Good afternoon. Well, the Aussie market faded this afternoon. In fact, the ASX 200 finished up near the worst levels of the day. The ASX 200 down 19 points, or a third of 1%, wrapping up at 6,278. So basically, the banks managed to limit the losses. They didn't quite do enough, though, to make up for losses which were a bit more substantial in other areas of the share market. Energy stocks, for example, were down quite heavily. Santos, Oil Search, Woodside included. We also had building products maker James Hardie down about 7% after an underwhelming first quarter profit result. Suncorp also down a touch. Keep in mind it did shoot up by about 5% just yesterday thanks to a strong lift in profits and a bigger dividend payment as well. AGL Energy down 6% in 2 days after disappointing with its profit guidance for the year. And Brambles also down quite heavily, falling 2.5% as it faces a class action. And this is relating to some profit guidance it provided a number of years ago. Now, there were a number of winners, though. The best by far was the baby products retailer Baby Bunting. It ended up higher by almost 40% actually. In recent months, its competitors have essentially closed their doors, the biggest ones at least, and this has meant less competition in the year ahead. So they're expecting profits for 2019 to lift by as much as 45%, and they've already had quite a positive start to this fiscal year, with sales up about 16% in just 6 weeks. Now, on the economic front, all eyes, at least from economists anyway, were on the statement on monetary policy. Quite positive. I mean, the RBA made some small changes, making some small adjustments to their forecast for the years ahead, but broadly quite optimistic. They're expecting growth of about 3% for the next couple of years. They think inflation could slow down in coming months, but should gradually increase in the years ahead, and the unemployment rate could fall as low as 5% in 2020. So as long as the story unfolds the way that they're expecting, the market of the mind, we could see an interest rate hike next year. For now, though, not much has changed. In the market of the mind, there's still only about a 7% chance we'll have just one interest rate hike by the end of this year. Now, tonight, economic growth out of the UK will be a highlight. We get inflation stats, consumer inflation out of the US for the month of July. The Aussie dollar has fallen now for 5 weeks against the US. It sits at 73.1. And next week, the economic focus will be on an update on wages growth on Wednesday, and a very big week when it comes to profit results as well.